Hi, coaches, and welcome to our Push to Emerald group. I'm so excited that you are here. I know how much dedication and hard work it has taken for you to be accepted into this group and for you to now be here. So congratulations on taking that first step and really digging in and committing that you are ready to grow your own business and start to see a significant income starts to come in your way and growing your own team. So this is the group and the place where we hope to be able to provide you with enough information to do just that. So today's topic, the first thing we're going to cover over the course of these next few weeks, is to tell you exactly what an Emerald Coach is, how the heck you become an Emerald Coach, and what are the benefits to reaching that goal. You may have already seen us congratulating people on our team page for hitting Emerald Coach, and you're utterly confused and lost as to how to even go about doing that. Or maybe you know the exact way to do it, knowing how you hit that milestone, but perhaps you don't know the benefits to it. And I don't want you to be left behind or not to know either of those two things, so that's exactly what we're going to cover today. So you can see my chalkboard here back behind me. This is what I'm going to use as a representation so that way you can visually see what I'm talking about as we go through this. So the first thing I want you to do, if you have not already, would be to log into your Coach Online Office, use your username and your password, and I want you to go to the tab at the top that says My Business, and I want you to scroll down to where it says Graphical Genealogy. Click on that link, open it up, and start looking around in there and trying to figure out how things look and the numbers and the setup and the diagram. One thing that I do not want you to do at this point is to mess with the box on the left-hand side where you can select your preferred placement. Please do not do that. We'll worry about that and talk about that more as you start to build a team and hit Ruby and onto Diamond. But for now, leave it be. What I do want you to pay attention to is the box on the right-hand side as well as the diagram that's below. And that's exactly what we're going to go over today. So what you're going to see when you open it up is you are going to see a circle at the top, and that circle is you. So right now, if you are an active coach, then it should be blue. If you are not blue, then you need to make sure you become an active coach, aka get on Shakeology Home Direct, because you are not going to reap any of the benefits even if you sign up 20 coaches if you yourself are not active. So make sure you are an active coach. So you should be blue right up here at the top. Then you're going to see two little legs coming down. These are what we call our right leg and our left leg. You are only going to have two legs the entire time you go out to build your team in Beachbody. Now what you will perhaps notice is that maybe on one of your legs, like this diagram here, there are a couple coaches that are already added, but they're not coaches of yours. What those are coaches that the coaches above you have added to their team. But just like you, they only have two legs. So if you are on one of their right or left legs, you may see their coaches start to build up underneath you. Those work to help you build team volume, which we'll talk about in a minute, but they do not count for rank advancement, meaning you cannot count these coaches as you start to build your team and rank advance up to Ruby and Diamond. They are only for team volume. So the coaches are, if you have a leg like this picture where there are coaches on one leg, then that's what is known as your strong leg. The other leg, which should be completely empty unless you've already added coaches, is going to be your weak leg. And what your goal to hit Emerald is going to be is to sign up 2 personally sponsored coaches, and you're going to want one on your right leg and one on your left leg. So this is what it's going to look like when that happens. So let's say you just ran an awesome challenge group and you have someone that you contacted at the 3-week mark and you presented the coaching opportunity idea to them. Perhaps they just want to sign up for a 25% discount on Shakeology, but they want to do it through they want to become a coach in order to get that. Congratulations, you signed up your first coach. So we're going to add them right here. Now what we are going to do is we are going to put PS at the top, and you will see that show up in your online office. So if it has PS above it, that means they are your personally sponsored coach. So you're already halfway to Emerald. The second coach that you add is going to automatically be placed on the opposite leg. So we're going to add them down here. And we're going to write PS. So now you have 2 personally sponsored coaches, one in your right leg, one in your left leg. Now, as long as both of these 2 coaches are active, meaning they have a minimum personal volume of 50, and you are active, then the next business week, remember our business runs from Thursday to Wednesday at midnight, so that next Thursday, you are going to turn green. So you will go from blue to green, which is awesome. That is the first huge step to starting to grow your business. So congratulations. Yay, do a little happy celebration dance. You completely should. Now, you are green. So what does that mean? How is that going to affect you? So there are several benefits to hitting Emerald. But before you are able to qualify for these benefits, you want to make sure you have a couple things in place. The first thing is that you are indeed an Emerald coach. Now, remember, to be Emerald, you have to have 2 personally sponsored coaches. Both of those coaches have to be active, and you have to be active. So you all have to have a personal volume minimum of 50. We highly suggest that you get on Shakeology Home Direct, which means your personal volume is going to be at 90. So you have that part done. That's step 1. The second thing you're going to want to do is if you log into your Coach Online office, you can go to My Business and you'll see a section that says My Lead Qualifications. I want you to check that out. You want to make sure that all of those are highlighted green and they say yes. What that means is that you have at least a before picture and a transformation picture. You don't have to be completely through your transformation, but you have to have a before and at least a transformation picture uploaded into your Team Beachbody profile. The other things you want to make sure you have with that is you have a little bit of your bio written. So if you log into your Team Beachbody profile section, upload a picture, couple pictures, and complete that little bio section in there. And if you have those things done, and you've met the minimum requirements of personal volume, and you have 2 coaches, you are then going to qualify for all the awesome things that come with being an Emerald coach. So what are those things? The first thing that I want to talk about is you are now going to qualify for what is called a team bonus cycle. So what this means is that for every team bonus cycle that you hit as an Emerald coach, you're going to earn $14. So how many are you going to hit? That all depends. And that's why this number up here in the top right hand corner, that box that I had mentioned earlier, that's when that comes into play. So let's just pretend for a second. Let's say on your strong leg, which is our right side, we have a PV of 500. And let's say on our left leg, in this case, which is our weak leg, we have a PV of 100. So you're going to see those 2 numbers pop up there in that box. So how team bonus cycles work is for every 200 you have on one leg and every 100 you have on another leg, you're going to cycle. So in this instance right here, since you have 500 on one leg and 100 on the other leg, you're going to cycle 1 time because you've got this 100, which is going to be taken out. You're going to cycle with 200, which means on this leg, you're going to have 300 left over, but since you don't have any more on your weak leg, you don't have another 100 to match up with it, you're only going to cycle once. Now, the 300 that you still have left will roll over to the next month, and that will continue, or until the next week, and that will continue on until you're finally able to match it up evenly. Now, in the beginning, your numbers are probably going to be pretty unmatched. Your strong leg is going to have a higher volume than obviously your weak leg will. But the more you grow your team and the more you start to build up your weak leg, the more balanced that's going to start to become. So, like I said, for every time you cycle, you get $14. So for this week, you're going to make an extra $14. Now, I know $14 does not sound like a lot, but guys, I promise this number starts to add up pretty quick. And the reason why is because this team volume comes from all of the coaches listed up underneath you, even if they are yours or not yours. So that means you're going to start getting volume points from these coaches here even though they're not your personally sponsored coaches. Now, how do you get this volume? So that it could be a reorder of Shakeology. It could be a new challenge pack. It could be the coaches above you adding new coaches below you. All of those things add up over time, and you're going to start to cycle more and more and more. And before you know it, you'll be bringing home $300 to $500 a week just in team bonus cycle money. So don't let that what may seem insignificant $14 thing completely throw you off and think it's not going to amount to anything over the long run, because it certainly will. All right, so the next thing that I want to talk about, the other awesome benefits that come to being a Beachbody or an Emerald Beachbody coach, is you're going to start to qualify for Success Club and customer leads. So what does that mean, and what does that look like? So every, Beachbody has all of these like commercials they have on TV, or let's say somebody goes to the Beachbody website and they purchase a challenge pack. What Beachbody has done, and they've continued to promise to do so, is that when a customer purchases a product and it's not through a coach, they take all of those, and they divide them up amongst all of the Emerald and above coaches every week. So what that means is that at the end of a month, you could potentially have anywhere from 1 to 5 leads come your way, and that's free commission. Now, for customer leads, you will not earn commission off of the first initial purchase. They will just become a customer of yours. So as they continue down the road for any future Shakeology purchase or challenge pack purchases, you will earn the commission off of them. Now, the difference is with Success Club leads is you will earn the commission. You don't get Success Club points, but you do earn the commission off of those leads. So two really cool ways to earn extra commission, earn extra team volume over the long run. But remember, you want to make sure you are qualified to get all of these. You want to be an active Emerald coach. You want to have those things completed in your Beachbody profile, your before and after pictures, and your bio. And I forgot to mention this earlier, you want to be upgraded to a club membership. So you want to make sure you have club membership done as well. And remember, now with club membership, you also get access to all Beachbody On Demand. So an extra little perk that comes along with that as well. So I hope this answers some of your questions as to what an Emerald coach is, how you become an Emerald coach, and what the benefits are. If you have any other questions, if you feel like I left something out, or you just need a little more clarification, as always, post below in the comment section on our Push to Emerald team page, and I will be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. We will see you in a few days for video number 2.